Pauly Fuemana lived fast and died young. That's not me being glib, by the way. A friend today told me to think of him like James Dean or Marilyn Monroe as the kind of star that burns bright but not for long enough. He came from a remarkable family. His brother Phil was less high profile but arguably just as influential on New Zealand music. I spent the day with his friends and family as they gathered to say farewell. Pauly came home shortly before 5 this evening. Weymouth, one of the old established suburbs near the sea in Manukau, down the family drive for one last time.
And my father used to say, oh, we came to this land of plenty, and we came to this land of hope.
He was the son of hope in a way, a Niuean immigrant father and a Maori mother. On both sides, his family loved this country. But Pauly and his brother Phil saw South Auckland and its people as the undiscovered jewels in New Zealand's crown. And they wanted the rest of us not only to see them, but to hear them sing.
I'm a branch of the tree that's the Fuemana tree, you know. And what we carry on and how we pave our way now, it all stemmed from this one beautiful tree that, you know, they just believed in our music and, you know, they just wanted to punch above our weight, really. And that was Phil. Phil installed it to Pauly, and you know, Pauly was another branch that went on forth and became, you know, this big superstar that he did. And you know, what people tend to forget is he's from this little place here. You know, Pauly and Phil, the Fuemana family, will always be remembered. It's like royalty here in South Auckland, their family. They're like the Kennedys, you know, back in America. Fuemana name in South Auckland with music and success is very big.
He was very big himself. On the wall of the room where Pauly's coffin is lying now, the gold discs, the awards and the sales figures from the song that made him famous and, all too briefly, rich.
Elephants and acrobats, lion, snakes, monkey. Village speaks righteous, Sister Sina says funky. How bizarre!
What we perhaps don't appreciate now, in a New Zealand in which Scribe, Savage, Shefu, Tikitane, Nesian Mystic and many more are all stars, is how not long ago being brown meant never being played on the radio. How Bizarre was a breakthrough song not only for Pauly but for a generation of young Polynesian musicians who realised they could do it too. He was a trailblazer and incredibly cool. What did he have?
He had a lot of charisma. The way he dressed different from your typical South Auckland musician. You know, he was always suave and he was into the shops and getting, you know, the nice looking gears. And I'd look at him and I go, bro, I would never wear that. And he tried to dress me up like him one day. I said, nah, that's not happening. But yeah, his sense of dress was very sophisticated. We just call him the trendy guy out in Otara because he just stuck out. It was always different. There was always something special about him. And I think that's probably why I was really attracted to him as well, you know, because he was a cool guy to hang out with.
And he partied hard, very hard, like rock and roll stars used to party. Plus he smoked like a chimney too. In the end, his young man's lifestyle left him at 40 with a much older man's body. Weakened, thin, frail and failing, he died of pneumonia, bravely, joking to the end, surrounded by family, friends and great love. A short life, but one that made a difference, lived passionately, wide-eyed and to the full.
Paul was an exciting guy. He lived a really exciting life. I mean, he had a single that managed to take him around the world, you know, around the world over like 3 or 4 years, and changed, you know, the landscape of New Zealand music, and also changed the lives of his family. So what he achieved in this small life, it was amazing. You know, a lot of people try to achieve that, but he managed to do that.
He was ready to move on, and he's at a better place now. So. Probably be playing music for God, so yeah, that'll be choice.